Hey, Alpha Magnus here with another review. This time it is of Dungeons and Dragons Warduke. I am the guy who doesn't collect Dungeons and Dragons, who owns like 10 Dungeons and Dragons things now. So mind you, I did like the old show, but this is one of those deals where I had no like real attachment to this character. So purchasing this is partly Toy Galaxy, Dan Larson, Secret Galaxy, whatever he's calling himself this minute. He showed this off. I actually met I think John is his name, from Simple Tricks and Nonsense, who is a cosplayer out at PowerCon. So I was up there at PowerCon. He did one of these, so it's cool. I just like the design. Honestly, I kind of want to get Grimsword, who's right down there. I might do a cosplay of that sometime. Who knows? I was hesitant to buy this one, but they managed to have it on Target's website, and I had a coupon, and it was included in it. So we got ourselves a Warduke. If it wasn't for that coupon, though, I probably never would have gotten this, because this guy, I think, retails for like 37 bucks, and essentially that coupon made him free. So I bought a bunch of other things. Rarely can I use those coupons. I think I got one right now. It's like a circle bonus or something, and it's like spend $70 4 times in the next month. I'm like, what do you think I'm doing here, Target? Now, if they would actually have the things that I want on their website, I would purchase that in about a week. But they never do. It's always like one thing maybe out of 10 that I want that they actually have in stock. So, or orderable at all. My other favorite thing is going to the store and scanning their new system. I do the price searches, and it tells me the online price instead of the in-store price. That's smart. That makes me want to purchase things in your store. Like, oh, they want people shopping online. Yeah, well, you don't do clearance online, morons. So how am I supposed to know how much the clearance is if you don't allow me to scan it? All right, rant over. Here is Warduke. Interesting design. He's like a dragon Magneto demon. Pretty cool. I definitely like this design in general, which is why I bought it. Sword does go inside of the scabbard, I believe. The sheath, maybe not. That does not feel good. All right, there it is. So it does go in. It just takes a bit of pushing. So then he's got another sword here, which I'm going to assume is this one. This thing is pokey, by the way. Jeez, it got me. Get. Maybe this is not this. No, this one goes in here. This one's longer. There you go. That one goes there. It's neat. That's on a little chain. He's got his little pouches. One of the cooler things about this is that he kind of just has like half chainmail, half not. So it's like he only cares about like a little bit of his body. And then you do have the spikes. Those are also pokey. Necklace is glued on, it looks like, to the front of that. So you can move some stuff around. Got a neck up, down, left, right. This guy's going to go with my gelatinous cube that I got on clearance. There you go. We do have a boot cut, which is fun. They don't usually have those. Knee, we can twist the thigh out. Good, because that looked real weird. Got a rocker and swivel at the boot. Boot cut on this side. Also knee, swivel at the hip. And then we do have a twist and turn here, but sometimes some of this stuff does block that ability. His right arm can do the full swing around, no problem. single jointed elbow and swappable hands. One of the cooler things too is that you get swappable hands for both sides. So let's pull this sword out. He does come with a flame effect, which goes on the sword, which I've heard is really hard to get on. So, yeah. That's as far as I could get without it feeling weird. So he does have a pointy finger, which is weird. I don't know what that's for. A grasping hand, and then this, which I'm assuming is for the shield. So let's pop this off, because we are totally giving him that shield. Oof. Here's his shield. It is a big, chunky piece of fun. There. Let's get... Oh, I guess this is this side. That's... Well, then what is this for? What's this hold? I'm confused, because they give two of these that look almost exactly the same. This has been like ongoing with NECA. They continually give you the same thing twice, and I don't know which one it goes for. I would assume that this would have gone on that side, but I guess it makes sense because, you know, you want to cover up the side that isn't all armored if you can. That means he's a lefty, doesn't it? That's a little interesting. All right, we're going to do this because this is easier. We're going to see which hand. I think this is the one that's supposed to be for the sword. Yeah. So this has got to be the one for the... It's just this is very slightly different, which is slightly annoying. So let's slide this here. We're going to do this old trick. Slide that in there. As I do that, which is not what I meant to do. There we go. And I wonder, you might be able to swap these out and swap it so that he holds it on the other side. But I don't care. This looks pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm not too sure what he's supposed to be holding on this one. But we're just going to swap it back out. We're going to get some heat on here. Take his extra hands, because I'm putting this thing on. Okay. Let's actually not heat up the blade. Only going to heat up the fire. Oh yeah, that's nice and juicy. Nice and floppy now. Slide the blade in here. Oh, that went on super easy. I don't know what people complain about. I think people just don't know how to do that. Because that went on pretty darn easy once I got the fire going. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. So just a little bit of heat did the trick. Now, you know, we're going to actually pop this back off like the third time. Wow. Okay. And there he is, Warduke. Warduke. Definitely a cool figure, especially if you're into, I almost said Final Fantasy, Jesus. If you're into Dungeons and Dragons, he is definitely worth picking up. As a figure, I think the designs are just awesome. Hopefully I'll find the Grimsword again. I actually saw like 10 of them at a store. And then when I went to go back, they were all gone. So I don't know if scalpers grabbed them or if he's just that popular. I figured Warduke would have been more popular. I think Warduke was actually in the show. I I don't think Grimsword was. If he was, I'm wrong. Now, looking into it, there are 2 more figures coming out, and they're both, I guess, good guys. Don't really have any interest in them. Didn't really have any interest in him either, but this one was partly pure. I'm going to call it peer pressure. Because he does look pretty darn cool. Just in general, an awesome looking figure. I thought this was Chainmail was supposed to go here too, but whatever. Warduke is definitely cool looking, and I will be glad to have him in my collection. He's gonna go right next to that gelatinous cube and the animated boys, because I mean, it kind of fits in anyway. He's just the giant dude instead of the little ones. If you see, if you haven't seen the standard line, this is the standard line of Dungeons and Dragons figures that are currently on the shelves most places, shelf warming. Please go buy some. But they're supposed to be like teens or kids, so that's actually makes sense. And for him to be giant, maybe that's just the way that it is in that world. I really love these figures in general. I did like fantasy and stuff back then, but that show was yet another one of those, like, hey, we're traveling through another world through through a thing. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be the one who gets a Tiamat if they do come out with that HasLab style, but I am getting an Owlbear and probably the I'm forgetting what that was called. The Displacer. Yeah, the Displacer Beast. I think that's what it was called. Anyway, I'm probably going to get one of those because they look pretty cool and just have them attacking them. Yet again, don't play Dungeons and Dragons. Don't really care about anything else, but these are fun figures. I am a little worried about Hank's ankle there, though, because that was real loose. A lot looser than it has been in the past. So anyway, if you like this review, please like, subscribe, comment, and until next time, I'm Alpha Magnus. These are toys.